Hello everybody and welcome back to Simply Intuitive Tarot. My name is Brantley. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Now it's a general reading, so the message might not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest at the door. But if you do find that the message resonates, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button and leave a comment below. Comments help us connect with your energies on all future readings. And if your sun sign is Virgo, make sure to look on the channel for any corresponding videos that we post for your Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. That way you get the entire message that the spirits have for you. Now, if you'd ever like to set up a private reading with either myself or with AJ, who does the pulse checks on the channel, you can definitely do that. And we have all of the information you need in the description box below. If you'd ever like to donate to the channel, we have a link to our Cash App in the description box as well. Donations are always appreciated and they help us grow as a channel and make it possible for us to provide content to you. Now, if you're ever in the mood for a bit of a spicier spiritual experience, please check out my OnlyFans channel, Explicitly Enlightened, which we will also have linked in the description box too. But as for tonight, we've got the introductions out of the way, so let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. I want to go ahead and get an overall energy reading for your situation in love, Virgo, and I'm going to be using the Rebel Couples deck. So angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What messages do we have for Virgo in love? Messages for Virgo in love, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, so the challenge in your love life is keeping shit to yourself. I love being criticized, said no one ever. So your challenge is that you might be someone who is very quick to criticize or point out the flaws in the person that you're with. So that is something that you will want to be mindful of. It's something that you need to work on, something that you're going to have to overcome in order to succeed in whatever type of relationship you are trying to pursue. Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors. What other messages do we have? They fell out. For Virgo. All right, so present moment. Stop trying to control every damn thing. Let shit go and don't be extra. All right, so what this is telling me is that right in this moment of time, you fixate on things within the confines of your relationship. You're not one to let an argument go easily. You're definitely that type of person that you have to be right no matter what. And if you feel like someone is not seeing your point, or seeing, they're not getting where you're coming from, and you're going to keep on about it. You're going to keep on about it. But you have to let that go. You have to let it go sometimes. You have to sometimes know, what is worth pursuing. You have to choose your battles wisely. Remember, your challenge is keeping that shit to yourself, not being overly critical. I've also got, it's time for shit to get real. Be honest as fuck. So if you're getting upset in this current moment of time because of the way that things are happening, and you feel like you are wrong, and you feel like you've got to win this battle, there might be a deeper issue that you have to explore here. Maybe you really need to sit down and talk with the person that you're with, because they're probably not hearing you, and that's why they're not seeing things from your point of view, and it's why you are getting stuck on this. You're hell-bent on proving your point. You're hell-bent on being right, but you need to talk to them. Talk to the person that you're with, Be honest. Honesty is the best policy when it comes to a relationship. We also have love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. So this is going to be a difficult conversation. Sometimes you have to have those types of talks with the person that you're with. No sugarcoating anything here. You can't control everything. Well, if you're feeling a certain type of way, be open and honest about it. Understand that you might have a disagreement. This might be a difficult conversation, but it has to happen. Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors, what other messages do we have for Virgo in love, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Potential outcome, advice, get hot and sweaty, work out, and grow old together. You dirty dogs. You thought that meant something else, didn't you? Be active with the person that you're with. Be healthy together. Make good choices. Do things together. All right. Well, let's clarify this a little bit. So let's talk about the challenge. Let's talk about challenge. Keep that shit to yourself. No one likes to be criticized. I know I don't. I know you don't. But sometimes we can't help it. Sometimes we are like that, aren't we? We do tend to be a little bit overly critical, especially when it's somebody that we're in a relationship with. There's expectations, but you know, it's something to overcome. Definitely something to overcome, but maybe we can see why you're feeling that way. Angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What messages do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love? The Queen of Pentacles. So, with the Queen of Pentacles here, this tells me that you are somebody who likes things to be prim. You like things to be proper. Everything has a place, and everything should be in its place. Things should go a certain way. You are working to keep a castle running smoothly. And you view your castle as something that's filled with nice things, things that, you know, should be taken care of, things that you feel very strong about, maybe even a little bit materialistic. But you are trying to keep things in order. But because of this, it's almost like I'm feeling like you have a bit of a controlling nature. And you're criticizing the person that you're with because they may not be, you know, doing things the way that you want them to do. That's what I'm feeling here. You feel like you are the queen of this castle, and you are trying to keep this ship running as smoothly as possible, and you think that the best way for this to run smoothly as possible is doing things your way. And when somebody doesn't necessarily do something your way, you're going to let them know. Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors, let's talk a little bit more about Virgo in love, but let's look at their present situation. Oh. So we've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, misplaced energies, Ten of Cups in the reverse. You're creating a hostile environment. There's a feeling like there's not a lot of love there. Six of Cups in the reverse. You're not creating good memories. In fact, you know, right now you're finding yourself in a situation where you're feeling very unfulfilled with this Ten of Cups in the reverse here. Queen of Wands in the reverse, you know, you're putting your energies into the wrong things. Six of Cups in the reverse, you have a very negative look on the time together. Whatever's happening in this current moment of time, it's causing some real negative thoughts to creep in. So whether this is from you or this is your partner, but there's this overall energy that you're trying to control everything. You're trying to get things to go your way and no way. You know, it's your way or no way, essentially. But it's time for shit to get real. There's going to be a conversation. Somebody's got to be honest in this situation. So whether this is you or whether this is your person, somebody has to speak up and talk about the proverbial elephant in the room. What is the root cause of the way you feel? And this is going to be a painful conversation. it is going to be a painful conversation, but it looks like it needs to happen because there's definitely misplaced energies here, a lack of emotional fulfillment, a lot of negative thoughts, looking back on the relationship that you've had in a negative light. There's definitely a time for a real serious talk to happen here, Virgo. On Angel, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, tell me about Virgo's potential outcome and / advice in love. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Feeling emotionally unbalanced, but taking time for yourself. Focusing on yourself. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Feeling uninspired. Feeling unmotivated. And it looks like it's almost like there's the potential that you could just kind of lose interest in matters of the heart, lose interest in this relationship, but you're needing some kind of a motivation. You're doing some soul searching, you're taking some time for yourself, but you need to be working with your partner on this and not shutting them out. Don't shut your heart down. Go out in nature with your person. Do things together. Find a way to motivate yourself, and the better you feel about yourself, the better you're going to feel in this relationship, and vice versa. You know, there's definitely a situation here where there's a lack of motivation to make this work. So if you want to try, do some soul searching, and you and your partner should get out and be active together. Get in touch with nature. Do some meditating together. You know, whatever it takes, because right now it looks like you're definitely lacking motivation, and you're actually feeling a little bit cold and bitter about the situation. You know, it's almost like you have no interest in it. Who has time for love? That love hurts. But if you want this to work, that's the advice that I can see here. Take some time. You and your partner motivate each other. Get out, encourage each other, be active together, and see what happens. All right, that's all I got for you, Virgo. I hope that the message resonates and helps you in some way. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and leave a comment below. And until next time, rest well.